Hey guys, welcome to Coding with Joyce. Today I'm going to be taking you guys on HTML structure, the most explanatory HTML structure you'd ever come across on this app. So basically, the first thing you need to know is that HTML is a markup language, not a programming language, and it was developed by Tim Berners-Lee in the year 1991, originally built for passing information to other scientists after creating a particular hypothesis. They need to pass it on. So that's what brought up HTML, which actually means hypertext markup language. Not to bore you, let's dive into HTML structure. The first thing you need to do is have an IDE. An IDE means an integrated development environment. An example of an integrated development environment is the Visual Studio Code. So the first thing you need to do if you do not have the Visual Studio Code is to go online, search for Visual Studio Code, download it, and get back to this video. Now, one thing you need to do is you come to this page, you're going to see this welcome page on it. Then you have to open a folder. Either you create a new folder or you open an already existing folder and use it, or you just open a new file. But I would suggest you open a folder. I have various folders here, so I'm just going to choose this folder and I'm going to select, or let's use this folder. Sorry, let's use this folder. Use this folder. So I've done some file on HTML and CSS before. Of course, that's something that's certain. So the next thing you need to do is come over to this place to create a new file. You can create a new file, you can create a new folder, you can refresh, you can collapse the folder in case, for example, like this, you can collapse it like this. So everything here will show. So let's create a new file and we'll call this file welcome.html. Now, HTML can have the extension of HTML or HTML. For example, we do HTML, you see it still works, shows you the anchor tag for HTML. And if you use like this, it still shows you the same thing. It's going to show you that it's just a file but not HTML. So that is it about HTML. Then click enter. Then congratulations, you have built your first HTML file. You have opened, not built your first HTML file. So HTML has two types of tags. We have the opening and closing tags, and we have the self-closing tag. The opening and closing tag is like this. This is the opening tag, this is the closing tag, and it has content inside. While the self-closing tag is like this. Doesn't have any content embedded in it. So the difference between this opening and closing tag and this self-enclosing tag is that this tag doesn't always have the content inside, while this doesn't have any content. But the similarities between this and this is that this has attributes and values, and this also have attributes and values. What is attributes and values? This is what I mean by attributes. Sorry, let's use something that is more profound. So let's use the width. Width is also an attribute of value, although it's a CSS style used for styling the web page. So this could be here and this could also be here. So that's one similarity between the two tags. So as you can see, it works. But this is not what we're talking about. I'm not talking about tags today. We're talking about the HTML structure. But because I'm talking about HTML, we cannot start talking about HTML without talking about the tag. So that's why I needed to explain tags. So let's dive into HTML structure proper. Now the first thing you would see in your HTML structure in your code is this doc type. And this enables the browser to understand the particular version of HTML that you're using, because HTML has actually developed from HTML1 down to HTML5, which was the last version was created in 2021. Yeah, which enables video, audios, and canvas. So after this, we have the head. which contain meta. Sorry, before this we have the HTML tag. HTML is an opening and closing tag, of course, and this houses the root code, like everything you find in your code, it houses it there. Then inside the head houses the meta information about the web page. Now we have various tags inside the head. We have the meta tag, we have the so like I said, like I was saying, the head tag houses the metadata about the document that is not displayed directly on the web page. So we have stuff like we have title. So title specifies the title of the web page. Of course, it is not found in the web page, but it is found somewhere around here, the top left corner in the web page. For example, let's call this HTML structure. That's good. But before that, we have the meta tag. Now, the meta tag is a self-closing tag. I've talked about that earlier. Now, this defines metadata such as character set and viewport settings. So, the metadata has two attributes, or is it two? Or let's just say two. It has the name and it has the content. Do you understand? Now, this name, let's use the viewport. We have various types of attributes in the meta, but the most important is the viewport and the chassis. So after this viewport actually has the width, device width. From the name, you actually understand that this device width makes the page works with any device you are using to view the website or the web page. Then the initial scale sets the initial scale, like the zoom, if in case you want to zoom into the page to that. Do you understand? Then we have the next one is the meta, which has the chassis. Chassis is actually character set. UTF-8 is the most applicable and our most popular character set that is actually used in our website. So we have other tags in the head, like we have the link, we have so many other tags, but because of I do not want to bore you, I'm going to just stay with the meta and the title because they are actually more important. The other ones are also important, but when it comes to comparison, I would actually say these are more important than that. But if you want me to actually give more information about the head tag, just comment below on my YouTube video, on this video, and I'm going to explain with my whole heart, and I'm going to explain like you're you're my family. Of course, you're my family. It's, I mean, what's this page will tell you? So the next one, of course, if you have head, there must also be a body. If there's head, there's a body. So, but by the name body, and one thing I like about this HTML is that it is not case insensitive. That is, it is not case sensitive. It is case insensitive. That is, no matter the case you use, if you use a lower case, a higher case, or whatever case you use, it's still going to work all the same. Do you understand? Now we have the body. The body houses everything you see on your web page, down to the audio, the video, the canvas, just name it. Everything you see in your web browser is embedded inside the body of the page. Now we have various tags. Let's use the paragraph tag so it won't be blank for explanation sake. So let's say welcome, hello world. Let's use hello world because every developer, every programming language always use hello world as your first word. So then let's run this code. That being said, so do not forget to not just watch but also practice, because practice, they said, makes perfection. So after writing this, you want to run the code. So basically, yeah, there are two various ways, or should I say two ways in running our code. The first way is copying the path and pasting it on a web browser, and then it will run. Open it here, paste on the web browser, click on enter, then hello world. As you can see, well, like I said, everything you see in your web browser is embedded in the body. While if you go to the top end here, you see the HTML structure. That is the name of the web page. You can see it is not in the body, it is just on the head like this. So that being said, before I end this video, I'm going to do the second way because I love you all. I like my family. So you go to where the folder where it is embedded in, then remember the name. So the name of this is actually welcome.html. So you just click on it and just wait. You can see hello world. So that being said, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do not forget to comment your thoughts, your questions, and your answers. And I promise to reply to each and every comment and each and every questions on this video. Do not forget a prayer. Your like and your subscription is a prayer for my uploading. Thank you guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.